Chapter 7. Decimals. Jatin, an athlete, divided an energy bar into 10 pieces. He ate 4 pieces and gave 2 pieces to Jivesh. What fraction of the bar did Jatin eat? Can you show the fraction in any other way? Understanding decimals. The energy bar is divided into 10 equal parts. Each part is 1 upon 10 of the whole energy bar. We represent the fraction 1 upon 10 as 0.1. 0.1 is a decimal. Jatin has eaten 4 pieces of the energy bar out of 10. The fraction is 4 upon 10 and the decimal is 0.4. 1 part is equal to 1 upon 10 is equal to 0.1. 4 parts is equal to 4 upon 10 is equal to 0.4. Decimal number. A decimal number consists of a whole part, decimal point, and a decimal part. A point or dot, known as decimal point, is used to separate the whole number part from the decimal part. 0.4, where 0 is whole part, point is decimal point, and 4 is fraction part. Remember, write 0 in the ones place for decimal less than 1. Example 1. Write the decimal for the colored part. How will you read it? 1 whole plus 1 upon 7 is equal to 1.7, where 1 is whole part, point is decimal point, and 7 is decimal part. 1.7 is read as 1.7. Decimal part of a decimal number is always less than 1. Tenths. When one whole is divided into 10 equal parts, each part is called 1/10. The fractional form of 1/10 is equal to 1 upon 10. The decimal form of 1/10 is equal to 0.1, which is read as 0.1. The 0 in front of the decimal point shows that it is less than 1 whole. Hundredths. When 1/10 is further divided into 10 equal parts, each part is called 1/100th. That means one whole is divided into 100 equal parts. One whole, 1/10, 1/100th. Fraction form of 1/100th is equal to 1 upon 100. Decimal form of 1/100th is equal to 0.01. 0.01 is read as 0.01. Example 2. Write the decimal for each colored part. How will you read it? A. 42 upon 100 is equal to 0.42. 0.42 is read as 42/100th or 0.42. B. 1 plus 1 plus 12 upon 100 is equal to 2 plus 12 upon 100 is equal to 2 upon 1/2. 2 upon 1/2 is read as 2 and 12 hundredths or 2.12. 1. 1. 12 upon 100. Thousandths. When 1/100th is further divided into 10 equal parts, each part is called 1,000th. That means one whole is divided into 1,000 equal parts. Word form. Standard form. 1/10 is 1 upon 10 or 0.1. 5/100ths is 5 upon 100 or 0.05. 2 and 32 hundredths, 2 and 32 upon 100 or 2.32. The fractional form of 1,000 is equal to 1 upon 1,000. The decimal form of 1 upon 1,000 is equal to 0.001. It is read as 0.001. Decimal numbers in the place value chart. We know that place value of a digit increases by 10 times as it moves from right to left in place value chart. Hundreds, tens, ones. HTO. 100, 10, 1, 3, 9, 7. 3 into 100, 9 into 10, 7 into 1. Number place value. The value of the place value of a digit decreases to its 1/10 as we move from left to right. 10 is equal to 1 upon 10 into 100. 1 is equal to 1 upon 10 into 10. When we move further right from the ones place, the value of the place further decreases to its 1/10, i.e. 1 upon 10 into 1 is equal to 1 upon 10. This place is called tenths. When we move one more place to the right of tenths, its value further decreases to 1/10, i.e. 1 upon 10 into 1 upon 10 is equal to 1 upon 100. This place is called hundreds. On moving further right of hundreds, the value further decreases to 1/10, i.e. 1 upon 10 into 1 upon 100 is equal to 1 upon 1000. 1 upon 1000. This place is called thousandths. The digits to the right of one's place, one separated by a dot, is called the decimal point. The place value chart can be represented as hundreds, H, 100, tens, T, 10, ones, O, 1, decimal point, tenths, T, 1 upon 10 into 1, hundreds, H, 1 upon 10 into 1 upon 10, thousandths, TH, 1 upon 10 into 1 upon 100, whole number part, decimal point, fractional or decimal part. Example 3. Represent 4.376.32 and 172.356 in the place value chart and also read them loud. Number: hundreds, H, 100, tens, T, 10, ones, O, 1, decimal point, tens, T, 1 upon 10, hundreds, H, 1 upon 100, thousandths, TH, 1 upon 1000, 4.3, 4.3, 76.32, 7, 6.32, 172.356, 1, 7, 2.356. 4.3 is read as 4.3. 76.32 is read as 76.32. 172.356 is read as 172.356. Common mistake: 0.53 is 0.53. Wrong. Read each digit after the decimal separately. 0.53 is 0.53. Converting fractions to decimals. Example 4. Convert 12 upon 10, 63 upon 100 and 92 upon 1000 to decimal. Count the number of zeros in the denominator. This shows the number of decimal places. A. 12 upon 10. The denominator 10 has 1 zero. Hence, decimal is placed one place from the right. 12 upon 10 is equal to 12 upon 10 is equal to 1.2. B. 63 upon 100. 63 upon 100. The denominator 100 has 2 zeros. Hence, decimal is placed 2 places from the right. 63 upon 100 is equal to 63 upon 100 is equal to 0.63. So, 63 upon 100 is equal to 0.63. When there is no whole number, write 0 in the place of whole number. C. The denominator 1000 has 3 zeros. Hence, decimal is placed 3 places from the right. So, 92 upon 1000 is equal to 092 upon 1000 is equal to 0.092. Answer: A. 12 upon 10 is equal to 1.2. B. 63 upon 100 is equal to 0.63. C. 92 upon 1000 is equal to 0.092. Converting mixed numbers to decimals. A mixed number consists of a whole number and a fraction. In a decimal number, both the parts are separated by a decimal point. Example 5. Represent the following mixed numbers in the decimal form. A. 2 and 7 upon 10. B. 96 and 34 upon 100. Step 1. Write the whole part. Step 2. Put the decimal point. Step 3. Write the decimal part. A. 2 and 7 upon 10 is equal to 2.7. B. 96 and 34 upon 100 is equal to 96.34. Answer A. 2.7 and B. 96.34. When the denominator is not a multiple of 10. Step 1. When the denominator is not a multiple of 10, convert the given fraction into equivalent fraction with denominator 10 or multiple of 10. Step 2. Then convert it into decimal number. Example 6. Convert the following into decimal numbers. A. 2 upon 5. 2 upon 5 is equal to 2 into 2 upon 5 into 2 is equal to 4 upon 10 is equal to 0.4. B. 7 upon 25. 7 into 4 upon 25 into 4 is equal to 28 upon 100 is equal to 0.28. Converting decimals to fractions. To convert decimals to fraction, follow these steps. Step 1. Count the number of decimal places, digits after decimal. Step 2. Write the number without decimal, which forms the numerator. Step 3. In the denominator, write 1 followed by as many zeros as the number of decimal places. For example, 0.9 is equal to 9 upon 10. Example 7. Convert the following decimals into fractions. A. 1.62. B. 2.032. 1.62 has 2 places after decimal. Write 162 as numerator. For the denominator, write 1 followed by 2 zeros after it for 2 places of decimal. 1.62 is equal to 162 upon 100. B. 2.032 is equal to 2032 upon 1000. Expanded form of decimals. Example 8. The height of Mudit and Deepa is 89.63 centimeters and 92.56 centimeters respectively. Write their heights in fractional expansion and decimal expansion. Also, write the number name of 89.63 and 92.56. Tens. Multiply by 10. Ones. Multiply by 1. Decimal point. Tens. 1 upon 10. Hundreds. 1 upon 100. 8. 9.63. 92.56. A. 89.63. Fractional expansion is equal to 80 plus 9 plus 6 upon 10 plus 3 upon 100. Decimal expansion is equal to 80 plus 9 plus 0.6 plus 0.03. Number name 89.63. B. 92.56. Fractional expansion is equal to 90 plus 2 plus 5 upon 10 plus 6 upon 100. Decimal expansion is equal to 90 plus 2 plus 0.5 plus 0.06. Number name 92.56. Short form of decimals. Example 9. Write 20 plus 6 plus 5 upon 10 plus 6 upon 100 plus 7 upon 1000 in the decimal form Also, write the number name. 20 plus 6 plus 5 upon 10 plus 6 upon 100 plus 7 upon 1000 is equal to 26 plus 0.5 plus 0.06 plus 0.007 is equal to 26.567. Number name 26.567. Answer 26.567. Equivalent decimals. Shaded part is equal to 3 tenths is equal to 3 upon 10 is equal to 0.3. Shaded part is equal to 30 hundredths is equal to 30 upon 100 is equal to 0.30. From the above figure, we can see that both the decimal numbers represent same shaded portion. 0.3 is equal to 0.30. Both the decimal numbers have the same value. Such decimals are called equivalent decimals. Example 10. Check if the decimals 0.5, 0.50 and 0.500 and are equivalent decimals. 0.5 is equal to 5 upon 10. 0.50 is equal to 50 upon 100 is equal to 5 upon 10. 0.500 is equal to 500 upon 1000 is equal to 5 upon 10. Answer 0.5, 0.50 and 0.500 are equivalent fractions. There is no change in the value of a decimal number if we write or remove 0 at the end of the number. Like and unlike decimals. Decimals with equal number of digits after the decimal points are called like decimals. For example, 3.2, 5.6, 7.8, each having one decimal place. 62.15, 4.32, 7.61, each having two decimal places. 3.592, 11.672, 195.176, each having three decimal places. Unlike decimals, decimals with unequal number of digits after the decimal point are called unlike decimals. 2.32, 7.5, 52.063 are unlike decimals. Converting unlike decimals to like decimals. To convert unlike decimals to like decimals, add required number of zeros to the extreme right of decimal numbers. Unlike decimals, like decimals. 3.8, 3.800, 4.62, 4.620, 7.601, 7.601. Adding 0 to the extreme right does not change the value of the decimal. Comparing decimals. Compare the following figure. A, B. Shaded part in B is more than shaded part in A. Decimal for A is equal to 0.1. Decimal for B is equal to 0.3. 0.1 is smaller than 0.3. C, D. Shaded part in C is more than shaded part in D. Decimal for C is equal to 0.55. Decimal for D is equal to 0.25. 0.55 is greater than 0.25. Comparing like decimals. To compare like decimals, step 1. Compare the whole parts. Step 2. Start from the first digit from right of the decimal and compare the digits. Example 11. Compare 53.76 and 51.12. Compare the whole parts. Compare the whole parts. 53 is bigger than 51. So, 53.76 is bigger than 51.12. Answer. 53.76 is bigger than 51.12. Example 12. Compare 72.15 and 72.19. Step 1. Here, whole parts are same. Step 2. Start from first digit. from the right of the decimal and compare. 72.15, 72.19. 72 is equal to 72. 1 is equal to 1. 5 is smaller than 9. So, 72.15 is smaller than 72.19. Example 13. Ruhi and Ishanya were practicing for cycle race for their sports day. Ruhi covered 5.62 kilometers in 25 minutes, whereas Ishanya covered 5.15 kilometers in the same time. Ruhi, Ishanya, 5.62, 5.15. 5 is equal to 5. 6 is bigger than 1. Ruhi has covered more distance in 25 minutes than Ishanya. Comparing unlike decimals. Before comparing, convert the unlike fractions to like fractions and then compare. Example 14. During a discus throw competition, Rehan threw the discus to 1.7 meter, whereas Ridhai threw it to 1.79 meters. Who amongst them has thrown the discus farther? 1.7 and 1.79 are unlike decimals. We convert them to like decimals. Rehan, Ridhai. Unlike decimals 1.7, 1.79. Like decimals 1.70, 1.79. 1 is equal to 1. 7 is equal to 7. 0 is smaller than 9. Answer. Ridhai has thrown the discus farther than Rehan. Ordering decimals. Ordering decimals means arranging them in an ascending or descending order. Example 15. Sakshi was preparing for a marathon. She ran 2.62 kilometers on Monday, 3.6 kilometers on Tuesday, 2.5 kilometers on Wednesday, and 3.15 kilometers on Thursday. Arrange the distance covered by her in ascending order. To compare the distance, convert them to like decimals. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. 2.62, 3.6, 2.5, 3.15, 2.62, 3.60, 2.50, 3.15, 262, 360, 250, 315, 315. Change into whole numbers and rearrange. Arranging them in ascending order of distance covered, 250 is smaller than 262. 262 is smaller than 315. 315 is smaller than 360. So, 2.5 is smaller than 2.62. 2.62 is smaller than 3.15. 3.15 is smaller than 3.60. The numbers in the ascending order are 2.5, 2.62, 3.15, 3.60. Example 16. Juhi, Monica, Asha and Usha were preparing for a boxing competition. The organizers recorded their weight in kilograms for the competition, which is given below. Juhi 44.6, Monica 43.5, Asha 47.6, Usha 49.50, 49.51. Arrange them in descending order of their weight. Juhi, Monica, Asha, Usha. 44.6, 43.5, 43.6, 49.51, 44.60, 43.50, 47.60, 49.51, 4460, 4350, 4760. 4951 is bigger than 4760 is bigger than 4460 is bigger than 4350. So, 49.51 is bigger than 47.50. 49.51 is bigger than 47.50 is bigger than 44.6 is bigger than 43.5. Usha's weight is bigger than, Asha's weight is bigger than, Juhi's weight is bigger than Monica's weight. Addition and subtraction of decimals. We do addition and subtraction of decimal numbers as we do for whole numbers, but we should be careful to place decimal points one below the other. Example 17. Add 7.6 and 1.26. Step 1. Change the decimals to like decimals if required. 7.6 is 7.60. 1.26 is 1.26. Step 2. Write the decimal number in columns such that decimal points is one below the other. 7.60, 1.26. Step 3. Add as usual, regroup if required. 7.60 plus 1.26, 8.86. Step 4. Write the decimal point in the answer in the same place as above it. Answer 8.86. Example 18. Subtract 4.6 from 9.86. Step 1. Change the decimals to like decimals if required. Step 2. Write the decimal number in columns and put decimal point one below the other. Step 3. Subtract as usual and regroup if required. Step 4. Write the decimal point in the answer in the same place as above it. 4.6 is 4.60. 9.86 is 9.86. 9.86 minus 4.60, 0.26. Answer 9.86 minus 4.60, 5.26. Example 19. Atul ran 4.6 kilometers on Saturday and 5.6 kilometers on Sunday. Find the total distance he ran in those 2 days. Distance run on Saturday is equal to 4.6 kilometers is equal to 4.6. Distance run on Sunday is equal to 5.62 kilometers is equal to 5.62. Total distance he ran on 2 days is equal to 4.6 plus 5.62. Step 1. Write 4.6 as 4.60, converting to like decimals. Step 2. Write in column. Step 3. Add 4.60 and 5.62. Step 4. Place the decimal point below the decimal points of given number. Answer. Atul ran 10.22 kilometers in the 2 days. Example 20. Preeti and Khushi participated in a long jump competition on the sports day. Preeti covered 2.6 meters whereas Khushi covered 2.89 meters. Who covered more distance and by how much? Preeti 2.6 is 2.60 is 260. Khushi 2.89 is 2.89 is 289. 2.89 minus 2.60, 0.29. 260 is smaller than 289. 2.6 is smaller than 2.89. Khushi covered more distance. She covered 0.29 meters more than Preeti. Applications. Example 21. Amisha bought 5.6 meter ribbon for the gymnastic competition. She used 3.5 meter of ribbon. How much ribbon is left? Total length of ribbon is equal to 5.6 meters. Ribbon used is equal to 3.5 meters. Ribbon left is equal to 5.6 minus 3.5 is equal to 2.1 meters. 5.6 minus 3.5, 2.1. Answer. Amisha has 2.1 meter ribbon left. Example 22. Couple is participating in a badminton tournament. His father bought a racket for rupees 299.50 and a pack of shuttlecock for rupees 89.10. Calculate the total amount spent by his father. Money spent on racket is equal to rupees 299.50. Money spent on shuttlecock is equal to rupees 89.10. Total money spent is equal to 299.50 plus 89.10. 299.50 plus 89.10 is equal to 388.60. Answer. Total money spent is equal to rupees 388.60.